good. Zion Williams. This is who I want. He'll make me give up. Yeah, with Jalen Brunson. Rudy Gobert.
Carry the baggage, the pressure, making the magic. I'm getting top in the traffic. I stop the whip. I'm equipped with the bars and flows, indicators, protect. Out of my angels that triple forward at 3 and just breathing, taking it easy with the big boss rabbit. I seem so manic. You struggling with your first date, my one pants. I've been bragging a lot. My ego big as Rick Ross Palace. When I rap, they be saying whoa like a TikTok challenge. You with your homies whipping on the Ventadors and IG, but I see that don't matter if it ain't videos. Back up, get your
always go back and get Rudy Gobert.
Between me and you was very drastic. Man, I would never leave you in the streets because littering's not allowed and my pieces never complete. When it's longer than wedding vows they haven't won.
Which I really
I'm wearing Adidas now, but I checked and I got a text. Your girl said that it's been a while. Take a look at my eyes, try to see. Pushing that super cool they ain't seen yet. Another couple million later, I ain't peaked yet. Take a look at my eyes, try to see. Treated like my yeah, I cheat. Pushing that super cool they ain't seen yet. Another couple million later, I ain't peaked yet. Almost got knocked with that. Had to knock it off. Just trying to go pop that, pop it. I need a day for Grammy night. Just my sons, I said. Niggas dangling that tiny thing. Every time a rapper go shopping streets, hit another chain. With the soda, peach, or the lemonade. One up in the 80s. And limousine. Fader with a on me. Can't get it on record label. I think I have on me. I know you boy, lean on me. Hey Joe and get chained to the doors and lock the game up. Rapper of the year can't train, don't the name up. To give up, to change up. Of the year can't train, don't the name up.
That's a red play. Hopefully it gets Wolves.
The Pelicans getting off the bus and heading into the building. To a man, they look intent on producing a win on the road. Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill, we're going to look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, BA, these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. Davis out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Edwards in at the two-guard spot. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Spins. Pass to Isaac. Payne with it. Morant looking around. Robinson, a screen on Brunson. Here's Morant. That one a little long. Here's New Orleans. It's a three-point game. Davis with it. Now guarded by Isaac.
You talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
Brunson against Morant. To the middle. Robinson in the post. Takes the assist and lays it.
I should have stayed. I should have stayed. That's 5-2.
Exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Davis with a screen on Morant. Brunson passes to Gobert. Gets stolen by Isaac. Morant against Brunson. Outside Robinson. Back to Morant. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Isaac. And Davis with the block.
And that's the wingspan of Davis at play. You think you can get the shot off, but he still reaches you.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And Davis with the basket on the assist from Williamson.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Morant, pass to Robinson. On the break. And stolen by Morant. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And he's going for the oop here. And it goes.
Why is nobody ready for the alley-oop to be right there? Like, come on.
Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that 4th spot.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've been giving their all in every game, eager to show those who doubted them that they're capable of being the top team.
Hero, he's checked in for the Pelicans. A good look from Bane. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
There's Davis with the 3. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
And Minnesota calls time here. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Pelicans also making a change. Edwards, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Robinson finds Fultz. Isaac outside. Pass to Mathurin. Puts up a 3. The Pelicans pull it in.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
You know, talking to people around the league, Doris, there's an it factor with Bennedict Mathurin.
You know, B.A., he is definitely willing to try to put an offense on his back. He has proven not to be afraid in the closing moments of the game. This guy wants the ball anywhere, anytime. And sometimes that in itself will carve a spot for you in this league. Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Like, what the fuck, man, is going on? Because all these dunks I try to hit, bro.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Bridges misses. And here are the Pelicans now. They're on a 15-4 run. And it's in there. Edwards has got 7 points in the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. Counted from distance.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Edwards looking for an opening. .23 seconds left in the first. Blows the alley-oop. Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Tries it from the block. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And so it's New Orleans earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Kevin Huerter out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Markelle Fultz. Then it's Wiseman. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. The Timberwolves shooting just 21% from the floor. Bridges outside. Wiseman a screen on Gordon. Morant against Conley. Morant, the pass to Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
And so Conley will bring it up for New Orleans. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. The Timberwolves trail. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, durability is a focus for Ja Morant. He said, quote, "The #1 thing is being available, working on my body to get stronger, and on the court being way more consistent with my shooting, so I don't have to go back to the rack, absorb all that contact, and hit the floor every single time." Brian?
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you, Allie. And that one's good. Morant. It's so early in the season. But Doris, for players struggling out of the gate, when do they start to feel pressure to up their game?
You know what's interesting to me, BA, is you always see certain guys who maybe the first month, 6 weeks of the season really struggle to shoot the basketball, can't find their rhythm, but eventually they just settle in, let the game come.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were
More
worried
like horrible offense, horrible
action
defense
down.
right now.
But with so many close
It's getting to the point where I'm not doing this dirty picking.
challenge
That's a
policy
clean
in
block, I think.
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Oh my gosh. I'm bringing my
And they
starters
made
back
their
here.
decision. The call
Bring my
will
starters
stand.
back here.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge,
After they
I
miss
think
these
Coach
free
would
throws.
challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still
They still need
gave.
some more. I agree.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Bridges, and Mathurin subbed in for Huerter. The first one falls.
This is one, at least. You don't want to make it a simple.
Good on both.
Yeah,
New Orleans has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Conley finds Gordon. Back to Conley. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Gordon with a screen on Morant. Kicks it to Hero. From deep. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Hero against Fultz. Pass to Robinson. Uncovered. Another miss by Minnesota.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is on the glass.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Mathurin. And the three-pointer goes. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Conley against Morant. Conley looking for an opening. Down low. Hayes. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
2 minutes.
Outside Fultz. And he lobs it up. The lob. Very well done.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
A kick out to Conley. Gordon outside. Screen by Bridges to the paint. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And Minnesota calls time here. Isaac, he's checked in for Minnesota. Desmond Bane comes in for Morant. Ryan, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Fultz passes to Bane. Three-pointer. Pelicans cleared away. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They're facing a conference opponent that bested them last season. This will be a great test for both sides.
Gordon with it. Picked up by Mathurin to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Bridges outside. No good on the triple. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Fultz. Hero against Bane. Robinson, a screen on Hero. Tipped. Here's Ryan. Bridges outside. And stolen by Bane. Fultz with it. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Bridges is checked in. 29 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Bane. On the wing, Mathurin takes a 3. Gordon pulls it in. And Gordon has got the ball here for the Pelicans. They lead by 11. Back to Bridges. Gordon with a screen on Bane to the inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
You love seeing Aaron Gordon in the pick and roll. This guy is adept at setting screens and then getting into open space.
From deep, Bane. That misses.
Can't shoot. Desmond Bane sucks.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans.
We'll come back to
in a
Stars
good
if they're
situation,
run
up by
the game.
13 points to close the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back to the game after this break.
Good to be with you for halftime. Let's check in on the NBA action coming up later tonight. Over at American Airlines Center, the Mavericks will face off against the Raptors. 8:30 Eastern Time for the tip there. And now talking about our current game, gotta be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Pelicans.
They're spreading the defense out with a lot of movement. That takes patience and that takes teamwork, which is the result of strong leadership. Mwah.
I've only seen you chefs kiss food. Well, some of these guys must be doing something right.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
So for New Orleans right now, Rudy Gobert is out there with Davis. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Brunson in at point guard. And Davis gets it to go.
That's just outstanding floor awareness from Jalen Brunson. It doesn't matter if he's at the 1 or the 2. He always makes the right play.
gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-man wrecking crew inside. His coach, Willie Green, said, quote, "It's incredible. His touch when he gets down to the lane with 2-3 guys hanging on him, and he's still somehow able to find the glass. And he does a great job of finding his teammates as well." And Brian, let's not forget about those dunks either.
Oh, definitely not. That's the show. Thanks, Allie. Williamson passes to Brunson. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Pass to Isaac. The offensive rebound. Outside Mathurin. And another shot. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Mathurin's got 5.
Well, composure under pressure. Mathurin may be young, but he is confident.
Davis finds Brunson. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. Williamson against Mathurin. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson outside. Connects from downtown. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter. And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must. And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Brilliant second-half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Shot left block. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Morant.
Among the best passers in the league. Morant finds open teammates.
There's Davis with the 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a
go live on the last
run.
3 to 4 videos. I mean, not videos, live streams I've done. I've got live into the live stream and got off. I was really bored.
Minnesota.
I was like, man, I was just...
Bridges, he's checked in for Isaac. And a change for the Pelicans. Hero, he's checked in for Edwards. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Williamson left side. Gobert with a screen on Bain. And he lobs it up top. Mathurin with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. And the call will be against Tyler Hero.
Bro, I wish he shot that. I would have blocked that.
Here for the Timberwolves. Wiseman, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Fultz in for Morant. Minute 32 left in the third. They get it back. Here's Wiseman. Davis with the defensive effort.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Hero. Back to Davis. Over Bridges. They get it again. On the wing, Davis. 6 to shoot. Williamson for 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Williamson against Mathurin. Wiseman, the pass to Bain. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-6 run. Gobert finds Davis. Gobert with a screen on Fultz. Back to Gobert. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game for Minnesota. They've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Fultz passes to Bain. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. New Orleans has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Bane against Hero. Now here's Bane. Inside. 2 on the clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Miles Bridges up in the air above the rim. That is a show. Look out below.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Pelicans on top, running away with it. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
We're going to start with our bench in the game.
That foul looked intentional. Not exactly
My starters
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense.
2 minutes to 30
seconds.
Situation.
Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Ryan comes in for Bridges. Miles Bridges is out there with Wiseman. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Kevin Huerter. And it's Fultz in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Williamson, no good.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
The shot by Conley, no good.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. Pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Oh, stolen by Fultz. He goes up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
I love the anticipation from Markelle Fultz. Get out and run after a steal. That is nicely done.
Pass to Ryan. And here's Gordon from the arc. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Fultz. We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
The one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Conley. Huerter from long range. Offensive rebound. Here's Wiseman. Misses the layup.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Robinson, he's checked in for Wiseman. Isaac comes in for Bridges. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Huerter. And it's Desmond Bane in for Fultz. It's the mark, and there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And there's the whistle. Foul on the New Orleans Pelicans. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Edwards against Bane. Pass to Morant. And Gobert with a block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
And here's Edwards outside. And here's Brunson. It's Edwards on the wing. Isaac covering. There's Davis with the three. It's hauled in by Isaac. And it's Morant with the ball for the T-Wolves. And he's going for the lob. Robinson can't hit.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Brunson against Morant. Pass to Isaac. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. You know, when Isaac tore his ACL in 2019, it was a long road back for him, Doris.
You know what, B.A.? It's hard for me to imagine a young player experiencing more tough injuries than Jonathan Isaac. What I appreciate is his willingness to fight through whatever has been put before him. There's a real mental toughness and a real grit that this guy possesses, and obviously a love for the game.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're leading by 32. A minute 20 left in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pelicans.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Davis.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets.
Bane finds Morant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Beyond the arc. Brunson misses. Now the Timberwolves with it. Outside Bane.
I want the ball back. Let it down.
The free throw drops for Bane. And Bane drops them both. Now Edwards. Pass to Brunson. There's the three. Ooh, he buries it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
20. This is defensive player of the year. I already know it. He's gonna be defensive player of the year. He's way better from 3-point than he ever has. Details. We'll do this for the so lucky. Yeah. You know who else I can get? Who's actually decently good? JaVale McGee.
Up next, the Pelicans taking on the Rocket. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Pelicans. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Rockets. They're 5 spots away.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Gobert, Anthony Edwards out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Davis at the 4. And for the Rockets, they've got Dante DiVincenzo. Williams is out there with Javonte Green. Then there's Suggs. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And so here is Houston. It's a 3-point game. To the paint, here's Green. Blocked again. Williamson outside. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson is screen on Williams. Davis dishes to Williamson. Out to Edwards. This one for 3. Rebound by Williams. Looking at the last game for the New Orleans Pelicans, it was a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Clock at 6. Williams a screen on Gobert. For 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The Rockets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Green with a screen for Butler. At the elbow, Green. He kicks it to Suggs. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Wasted no time on that one.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Edwards outside for Davis and stolen by Butler. Williams in the post, covered by Williamson. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Gobert finds Edwards. From 10 feet out. Here's Davis. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's stolen by Davis. Right side, Edwards. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And there's Edwards on the assist from Williamson. Edwards got 5 now.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Some changes for New Orleans. Mikal Bridges checked in for Edwards. And Hero subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Suggs. And it's Clark in the corner. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
There's 57 seconds left in the first. Suggs with the ball. 5 on the clock. Williams has a screen for Suggs. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Hero. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Passes it to Suggs. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Davis with the bucket.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
There's the pass to Suggs. Jones looking for an opening. Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together.
That's in. That's a bucket. That's a bucket. That's a bucket. That's a bucket.
The previous play is under review.
Footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replays here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for New Orleans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Butler out there with Clark. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. The quick crossover, what a move. Gordon's got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And here's Conley outside. Hayes the pass to Hero. The feed to Gordon. Back to Hero. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Kicks it out to Hero. In the corner, it's Gordon. Over Griffin. And it's Gordon missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Hayes. Edwards comes in for Hero. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Mike Conley. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Second, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Houston moving the ball around. Jones against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Lob pass to Gordon. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Pelicans lead by 11.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Williams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. New Orleans also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Gordon. Davis comes in for Hayes. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Davis with the bucket.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Rockets trail by 15. Butler feeling out a bit. Outside Williams. Pass to Green. Launches it. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Here's Edwards driving the lane. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists in the game. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Feeds it to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish. For me, what stands out most about Robert Williams is how aggressive he is on the glass.
Yeah, this guy takes pride in grabbing those boards. His teammates appreciate how hard he works. You always want one of those guys on your team.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Pelicans leading by 13. Davis kicks to Brunson. Puts up a deep 3. And Jones pulls it down. For Houston, they've gotten exactly half the shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10.
I'm rushing the threes. I'm rushing it. So I need to go take a slow.
Williams has a screen for Butler. Jones,
so I'm like,
no one around him. From outside off the mark.
Defense.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. From deep, Brunson, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Take my time.
Brunson's got 6 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just
stop it.
Outside Williams.
With the ball.
Butler against Williamson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
In for your Rockets, Brandon Clark, Jalen Suggs.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Now Edwards. He's got 10. Pass to Brunson. 4 seconds left. And it's laid in by Edwards. And 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Pelicans on top. They lead by 18. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Houston Rockets.
Their defense has been garbage, giving up all those easy looks. I could do better right now getting stops.
At least there's some kind of presence at the rim.
And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going.
Well, I think of Houston. They've started this season on the right foot. Something we kind of expected, given that.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We limit their steals and turnovers.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So for New Orleans right now, Edwards is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Zion Williamson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Davis in at the 4. Rockets trail by 20. On the wing, Green. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Flash contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
To the inside, here's Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Got a piece of it. And here they come. Floats it up for Davis. Edwards finds Davis. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
The Rockets really having a tough go here. Now, here's Suggs. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Brunson. New Orleans moving it around. Edwards passes to Davis. Back to Edwards. Over Butler. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
There's really nothing AD can't do, and he knows it. The confidence is unreal.
Butler against Williamson. To stop the run, and he sinks the layup. Butler's got his second basket of the night.
Listen, next week I'm gonna only play with 5 people.
Always trying to make the right play.
Time now to turn to our
I'm
sideline
gonna
reporter, David Aldridge.
give Anthony Davis some
Thanks
nice
very
break
much.
next
The
week.
Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner.
Next
Ime
game.
said, we have a lot of guys that
So
have a chip
put
on
them
their
all on the
shoulders.
bench.
Those are the types I look for.
I might give them an
And from
injury.
there, we want to cultivate that.
Yeah, I might
into
give them
team
5
success.
people in here. I'm gonna give
That's
5
the
people
job
an
of a
injury.
coach, to push
So
that
start.
and get
Show
that
them
out
our
of them.
best.
Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. It's good from long range.
And this is why Suggs was a top 5 pick. Jalen's got tremendous playmaking ability.
Richard, doesn't Dante DiVincenzo have infectious energy?
The minute he hits the floor, he is playing his entire heart out. It's a jolt of energy for the team, and the fans feel it also.
Now the pass to Butler. Over Williamson. It's Butler that time on the assist by Williams. Butler's got 6 points.
And the release of Butler's jumper, it's so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
Connects from 3-point range.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
Timeout.
Just fanning the Flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Timeout called the Rockets.
What are people that really don't see the games?
Both teams will make substitutions.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 13 points a game last season. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
Pass to Suggs. 1:02 left in the third. Driving to the basket. Jones dishes to Clark. Griffin kicks to Jones. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Jones has got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's the screen. Conley, the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
A veteran floor general who consistently makes good reads. Conley's teammates trust him in the pick and roll.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Hero. Clark, a screen on Hero. Suggs. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Hayes. And another 3 for New Orleans. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered closely. Outside, Jones. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Jimmy Butler. Clark is out there with Griffin. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now. No good from Clark.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And it's Gordon missing. The Rockets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And that one drops. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
Off target from outside. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Griffin, a screen on Gordon. Butler finds Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
Just so well coordinated there. Great hands, and then Griffin's such a good finisher out of that pick and roll.
And it's Hayes in the corner. There's a good screen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Butler passes to Clark. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Hayes. And a miss there on the triple. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Outside Griffin. From deep. Good on the triple. Griffin's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we have seen Griffin do this more, adapting to the growing trend of bigs like him shooting threes.
They get it back. Hartenstein. Conley for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jones against Conley. Stolen by Michael Conley. Inside. It's stolen by Jones. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Hartenstein. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Hayes.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Butler.
2 minutes.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Butler. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 3. Here's Suggs. The Rockets with another miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Passes it to Hero. Bridges, right side. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Ball's knocked loose.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for New Orleans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Davis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Butler kicks to DiVincenzo. And that one's good by Butler.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. In for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams, and Williams with the stuff.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? And here is Bridges. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it falls.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip. But he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him. to do.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Zion, you never let him back in the game tonight. How did you finish so strongly?
I ain't gonna hold it. I'm not stopping.
Just being consistent, not letting up after we get a big lead. Coach came and emphasized it at halftime, and then we just came out and stayed consistent.
Yeah, it was a wire-to-wire job tonight, man, and congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Just the way that everything goes. Better the devil you know. Must be hard for you.